Thank you very much. Okay, so I just wanted to welcome everyone to the webinar, of course, and thank you for attending today. You know, I'm really excited to show you some new ways to sell your images, as well as increase your studio's revenue with our new app, the Digital Brag Book. So let's get started. So today we're going to cover 4 ways of your studios being able to use the Digital Brag Books. And ultimately, like Kevin said, no other mobile app can be used in these 4 ways. So the 4 ways are, as you can see on the screen, effective marketing, increased package sales, selling prints and digital files, and selling the app anytime, anywhere. So let's start with this first way, effective marketing. Any photographer is, of course, going to tell you that the best way to bring in new clients is through word of mouth, right? So we have actually taken that word of mouth concept and modernized it to allow you to maximize the amount of people you reach. We call it the virtual word of mouth. And briefly, here's how it works. You upload and send your client a collection of images that can be viewed on their smartphone or tablet. And then select whether you want proof marks or not on your images, which is a new feature we just added of a watermark that now can be added onto your images of your own logo. Really awesome. And then this creates the app that saves onto your smartphone. So this app can be accessed and shared through email and social media. And then every time it is shared to a new device, the app is then saved on the home screen with a custom icon of your choosing, as you can see here. Actually, let me minimize that. As you can see here. Oh, this is just getting fun. Through the one app on the screen. So now, just like other mobile, just like any other popular mobile image apps out there right now, the Digital Brag Book is great for a variety of marketing uses in your studio. One of them would be showing off your portfolio to potential clients. I know when I receive an inquiry for a wedding or portrait session, I have saved onto my iPhone a Digital Brag Book of my wedding portfolio and another one of my portrait portfolio. And then these contain a collection of my best images and of my wedding and portrait pricing as well, saved at the end. So now they have my portfolio, an app on their phone, available to view and share when I send it to them. Another one is bridal shows. They're a perfect place to collect potential client emails as they stop by your booth. And then you can offer to send them an app of your portfolio and pricing as well. Another one would be that using it as a wedding venue portfolio. I know a lot of photographers still provide an album for their venue. However, instead of providing that venue and album of your best work, you can send your venue a Digital Brag Book of the best images and even include a digital album design of a full wedding at the venue for them to email and post onto Facebook. So really nice alternative there. Now, for photographers that already use collages for image galleries, you'll be happy to know that the Digital Brag Books can link up and become a portal to an existing gallery. Many photographers use the Digital Brag Book to show their favorites of their session or wedding and then attach it to the full gallery so the client can easily access it on their own time through their... Okay, great. I don't know what happened there. I'm so sorry.
It's okay. It's technology. It happens.
Okay. So I guess if I'm correct, Kevin, did it end right where slide 9 is?
Yes. I believe it cut out, like right about here.
Okay. Sounds good. Well then, so basically slide 9, it looks like was for the photographers that had already used collages for image galleries. You're going to be happy to know that the Digital Brag Books can link up and actually become a portal to your existing galleries. Now, many photographers use the Digital Brag Books to show their favorites of a session or wedding as like a teaser and then attach it to the full gallery so that clients can easily access it on their own time through their smartphone or tablet. Now, we all have to agree as photographers that these days it can be really hard to get your client to take the time to open up their computer to view their images and then purchase before the gallery expires. It seems like we all have to extend these galleries for more time for them. But the digital brag book now allows them to have instant access from their app on their phone to view and purchase from the full site, which is nice because then they can do it at their own time even when they're not at home. Okay, so let's talk packages now. By having unlimited digital brag books, it allows you the freedom to offer them in your packages as well as in your a la carte menu. These provide incentives to purchase the higher cost package by just having this added digital brag book, as we can see here. So whether you choose to offer an app of their favorite images to keep on their phones, or you could upload a digital version of their album design for them to keep and share to distant friends or relatives. Now, if you think about that, you're actually selling albums then, because now other potential clients are seeing your album design at places where they would have never been able to maybe share their album in the past. So now let's talk about selling prints and digital files. This is where the app becomes your own personal sales rep. We have taken your marketing app and given it a shopping cart. So now clients can order right from the phone. The first time a client sees their images, of course, it's an emotional one, right? Which makes it the best time to encourage them to order. It also gives the client the accessibility to be anywhere, from waiting in a doctor's office to being on their lunch break at work. They can view and purchase right away at that moment. Now, we provide a list of prints and digital files that you can offer and makes the setup really easy for that price list. In just a few clicks, you can choose what you want to sell through the app and then set your prices to your digital brag book. Now, these prints would be automatically fulfilled and then shipped right to your clients or to you to be able to ship to them. So now we've gone over the marketing, sharing, and sales benefits to which the digital brag book are all things that other mobile apps out there may offer. But now we want to give you a new product to sell, this app itself. This is where we've separated from the competition by being able to offer it as a product. We've developed the app to be viewed for a limited time trial version, but offer the ability for it to be actually purchased for unlimited access. Now, this feature has gotten the attention of senior photographers and wedding photographers as well as portrait alike because they're able to showcase their best images of a wedding or a senior session in a limited time trial version with an option to purchase the prints, the digital files, or the app itself before the app expires. Now, this gives the client a sense of urgency to purchase, knowing there's a little limited time to view as well as to order. I know a lot of photographers use the in-person sales as opposed to just emailing them a list of images. So one thing for those type of photographers, after you've finished your in-person sales, we recommend you give your senior client a digital brag book with a large high-opacity watermark, of course, as a 7-day trial. This limits their interest in making a screenshot, of course. Then as they share it with friends and family across the country, they have, as well as the client, the ability to buy the app and have those images on their phones forever. Now, once the trial period ends, the app only shows a purchase screen, no images. Now, when they purchase the personal copy, the watermarks then are automatically removed for the registered copy, just to note. So all in all, this feature of the digital brag book will extend the reach of your sales. So let me just show you how the app sale feature works on your iPhone. Now, once you've enabled your digital brag book with the app sale feature, it will set up a trial version of your digital brag book and ask if you would like to give it an expiration date. Next, you add it into your price list, the app as a product, and give it a price that you want to offer it at. Now your clients would then see a Buy It Now button with an expiration date as shown on the screen. Well, actually, unfortunately, we updated this so you could see the new feature of the watermark that now you can provide as a PNG. But I did, unfortunately, what usually you will find is right up at the top is a Buy It Now button. I'll show you that to you in a moment. And then basically what it'll do is next to the Buy It Now button, it'll have the expiration date shown on the screen as to when they can expect it to expire. And as you can see here, you can add your own studio watermark on your trial version digital brag book. But again, in the actual purchase digital brag book, they will not have that watermark. So once they have pushed the Buy It Now button, it brings them to this screen where they can confirm their choice to purchase, or if they've already have purchased the digital brag book, a portal to access the gallery. Now, in purchasing the digital brag book, they're asked to register it with their email address so that their purchase cannot be shared with anybody else. And then, once they've registered the app, the product is put in their shopping cart where they will then check out in their secured purchasing environment. After they've purchased the app then, they will receive this confirmation page where they can log into the app and download it onto their smartphone or tablet. So now that we have seen all that the app is capable of in marketing and driving sale revenue for your studio, the question is, how much does it cost? Well, we've created a yearly subscription plan that should easily fit into any yearly marketing budget for a studio, yet provide solutions in other areas of your studio as well, as we've already discussed. Now, the plan includes unlimited digital brag book, no size image requirements, as well as including free permanent storage. So when you upload your high-res images, we write a copy of the high-res image to a vault and keep a copy for you at no additional cost. The yearly digital brag book subscription is $149 for the year, yet we are offering it right now at a $50 discount for all who are attending this webinar. So use today's coupon code DVB Special 99 and get the yearly plan for only $99. Now this comes out to be under $9 a month for unlimited digital brag books for the whole year. So the question is though, do you want to try it before you buy it? Well, if you're a Collages client, start your free trial from your administrative homepage today. If you would like a new 30-day trial, if you had thought you were going to try it and started it and never had the opportunity, feel free to email or call in to customer service, and we'll definitely help you restart that. But if you're not a Collages client and sign up for a free 30-day free trial, you're going to receive over $200 in lab product credits and free album design software, valued at $400, all for just trying us out with a free account. So now that you understand how digital brag books work, as well as how they're a benefit to your studio, how do we measure up against the competition that's out there right now? Well, as you can see, some other apps may offer similar marketing capabilities. Others may offer you to add the app into your packages as a bonus product, as we do. A few will also offer a link to the full image gallery. And if you're lucky, one or two may offer you a shopping cart inside. But only Collages Digital Brag Book gives you the ability to share and sell your app as a product, maximizing your sales as well as the reach of your client's potential. So we are confident in saying that when we're stacked up to the competition, Collages Digital Brag Books provide the most powerful ways to grow your studio. So this concludes the webinar today, and I just want to thank everyone again for listening, and for Collages as well for giving me the opportunity to chat about this new great service they have.
Thank you, Rachel. So I have a couple questions here, and I don't know if you know the answer to this, but we're getting a couple questions about how much are photographers selling the app for. I know it is kind of based on the demographics of your area, and there's a million different ways to price the app. But did you have any suggestions for selling the app that you could share with our guests?
Yeah, I do know that pretty much, because when you sell the app, you're not necessarily selling the digital file. You're just selling the ability for them to be able to see it on their phone and keep those images on their phone. So usually they're pricing it as probably about $40, and that's one of the most rounded numbers I've seen or frequent. So because it's just enough where you're getting the maximized amount of exposure, but you're still being able to get some money out of that actual product. Some have offered it more and some less, but that price is pretty much the most frequent I've seen.
Okay, thank you. And one thing that I want to touch on, is I'm getting a lot of concern from customers about, or from photographers, that the customers are going to screenshot the images. They're going to, they feel like it might hinder sales on prints, or even the digital file sales. But one thing that we've found over the past couple of years while selling the digital brag books and hearing other customers sell them is that the brag book is not the primary source of giving your customers the images. This is kind of like an add-on. And what it does is, I know Rachel touched on this earlier, but word of mouth sales are probably the most powerful referral that you can get from a customer. When someone is going out and talking to people that trust them, talking to people that are confident in them and see positive results, the word of mouth, this kind of gives your customers the ability to back up the word of mouth referrals that they're giving to their friends and family, because on top of talking about you, they can also show off your work. And when it's in the form of your own custom app, it becomes very appealing to a lot of customers. So with that being said, sorry, I kind of went off there. This is kind of an extra thing to add on once your customers purchase all of their prints, or kind of help them speed up them choosing their images. It's like, hey, if you can get your images into me that you want for me to print by X date, I'll give you your own mobile app. And when you put a price value on it as an a la carte item, and you're giving this to them for free by doing something that's already going to increase the amount of money you're generating, it's only going to help you more. And
can I also interject too?
Yeah.
If you had noticed the one screen that did provide, that did show my image with the watermark, one thing I do want to point out is when you download your watermark with your PNG or GIF file, you are able to also provide the you can stipulate where you want that to go, how big you want it, how much the opacity. So the one that you saw, I have it lower just so that you could see the actual image. But one thing that I do recommend is if you're giving these to seniors, if you're giving these, I do recommend, making sure that your watermark is large and in the middle, if not to the upper middle, so that it is something that they can still see through, but the purchase version is not going to have it. So it'd be an incentive to want to purchase it to be able to have the full file. But that also is a very big inhibitor to be able to screenshot it. And if they do, that's your logo. So I know that even some photographers will actually put their website as their logo, because then at least if they do screenshot it, which, whether you're putting a picture up on Facebook, even on your blog, they're going to get it some way if you use any type of digital distribution. So keeping that in mind, use it to your advantage.
All right, awesome. That is all of the questions here. Now, one other thing I want to let you guys know, that if you do not have an account with Collages, please go to collages.net/signup. Once again, it is a free sign up. There is no cost or obligation to have an account with Collages. And there's also a free 30-day trial to try out our brag books and also our image galleries, so you can literally try for a full month before you decide to sign up for any of our plans, which are still one of the most competitive prices across the industry, in the industry right now. So with that, if you have any questions, please feel free to email me at webinar@collages.net. I'm going to leave the coupon code up here so that if anyone does want to add on that special, feel free to use this when signing up. Also want to give a very special thank you to Rachel again for being the host of our webinar. And you know, it looks like we still actually have a lot of people in here, so give us a hand raise if you guys like this, and let us know. We love feedback, so let us know how Rachel did. If you have any questions, complaints, well, no complaints, but if you guys have any suggestions or things that you'd like to see, by all means. I mean, our company is built on customer recommendations and customer feedback, so we really value that from you guys. Did you want to say something, Rachel?
I also wanted to let you know that if you do have any questions, I'm in customer service today. If you do have any questions, feel free to give customer service a call in signing up with your free trial, being able to, you know, upload and starting that, being able to upload your first digital brag book. If you have any questions or want any recommendations how to utilize it, feel free to give customer service a call. We're happy to help. I'm also going to be available, so definitely we're here for you.
All right, awesome. Yeah, so feel free to call in. You know, and again, still one of the last companies, I think, in this day and age that actually has a live phone support that you can call in and talk to a real person. Call us whenever you want. You know, we're here 9 a.m. to 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, but Wednesdays till 6 p.m. Well, that concludes the webinar for today. Rachel, thank you again so much. Thank you, everyone, for attending. And keep an eye out. We're actually going to be sending out, we have a few webinars. We actually have one on Wednesday as well. So we'll send out a sign-up link for that if you haven't already signed up for it. And I'm going to stop talking now. But Rachel, have a great day, and we will see you guys all in the next webinar.
Take care.